This won't be a surprise to you. San Diego is one of the least affordable areas in the country when it comes to everything from housing to utilities to gas for your car.
CBS 8's Brian White has more on how our cost of living here in San Diego compares to other cities.
We know all too well that paradise comes at a price, and unfortunately, we're paying it here in San Diego. What we want to do is compare the cost of living here with other cities across the country.
According to ZipRecruiter.com, the average salary in San Diego is $68,565 a year, which is about $33 an hour. This is only $2,000 more per year than the nationwide average. Yet our cost of living here is 44% higher than the national average, according to Payscale.com.
It's tough. Wages are not rising as fast as prices are.
Dr. Alan Jin is an economics professor at the University of San Diego. He says inflation in San Diego was 8.2% in January compared to a year ago. That's above the national average of 7.5%.
That just makes it really costly to live in San Diego. Add to that our high housing cost, and now you got the high electricity and high gas on top of that. It's really tough.
So how do we match up with other cities? San Francisco has a 25% higher cost of living than San Diego, according to Payscale.com. But higher wages make up for that. If you earn the average wage here of $68,000 a year, you need to make $85,000 a year there to be comparable. If you earn around $90,000 here, you'd need to make around $112,000 there. And those who make $150,000 would need to make around $187,000 to maintain a similar standard of living.
In the Bay Area, for example, housing prices are higher, but so are incomes. Incomes are so much higher that they pay a smaller proportion than we do.
We are now the least affordable place in the nation.
Chris Anderson is the board president of the San Diego Association of Realtors. And according to them, the median home sale price in San Diego for all property types is $780,000.
For over a decade, we have had hardly any new builds. So we just have not had the supply to satisfy the demand.
Now, let's look at how incomes and cost of living would translate to a city like Omaha, Nebraska. If you make $68,000 here, you'd only need to make around $44,000 there. $90,000 a year, just $57,000 there. And those earning $150,000 a year would only need around $95,000 to maintain a similar lifestyle. That's because the cost of living there is 36% lower than in San Diego, and housing costs are over 60% lower.
In other parts of the country, income is lower, but housing prices are much lower, and so again, they pay a lower portion of their income than for housing.
Now let's look at Miami, Florida, which surprisingly has a 20% lower cost of living than San Diego. An average income of $68,000 here would need just $54,000 there, and $90,000 would translate to $71,000. And if you earn $150,000 in San Diego, you'd need less than $120,000 to maintain your standard of living in Miami.
And if you'd like to do your own cost of living comparison with your own salary, just go to our website at cbs8.com, click on this story, and you'll find that comparison tool for you to use.